Just a quick welcome to the channel. Um, yeah.
So, guys, today we are going to be talking about My Stubborn. Honestly, this drama was a lot more interesting than I expected. One of the first things you will notice is the age gap between the main character, Son and June. Sorry about the mispronunciation of name, guys. Son is the older one, while June is the younger one. Is playful, energetic, and honestly a little bit chaotic. Now, what makes their relationship even more interesting is that Son has actually known June for years. When June was younger, he looked up to Tai and Champ. Sorry about the mispronunciation of name, guys. He saw them as older brothers, and because Son was always hanging around with them, June naturally spent a lot of time with him too. And honestly, if we are being real, Son is part of the reason June became the person he is today. They spent so much time together growing up, and then one day, Son suddenly stopped talking to him. He stopped communicating with him, and June never really got a proper explanation for it. Years later, June joined LT Design and ends up meeting Son again. And that's where everything starts becoming complicated because Son keeps saying the same thing over and over again. I don't like younger guys. But honestly, nobody believes him because for someone who claims he isn't interested in younger guys, he spends an awful lot of time paying attention to June. He's always watching what June is doing. He's always getting involved in June's business. He's always interfering whenever June starts showing interest in someone else. And that's where a lot of my frustration with Son comes from because his words and his action never match. One minute he's pushing June away, the next minute he's acting jealous. One minute he's saying June is too young, the next minute he's acting possessive. And honestly, it feels like he's playing with June's feeling while refusing to admit that he actually wants him. Yeah, what makes it even more complicated is that June genuinely trusts him. June is younger, less experienced, and still figuring things out. Meanwhile, Son already understands exactly what is going on. He knows what he's doing. Um, that's why sometimes it's felt like Son has all the control in the relationship while June is just trying to keep up. Yeah, one thing that really stood out to me was how Son was always trying to teach June things, whether it was relationship, dating, kissing, or life in general. Son always acted like the experienced one giving advice. But honestly, sometimes it felt like guidance and more like, it felt less like guidance and more like control. Because whenever June started getting interested in someone else, someone would suddenly find a reason to interfere. He would tell June not to do this, not to do that, not to trust this person, not to date that person. And at some point you start wondering if he's trying to help June or just stop anybody else from getting close to him. Then there was Penny. Penny worked at the company and honestly, some of the situation involved her made things even more confusing. There were moments where it felt like Son was using Penny to make June jealous or to test June's feelings. And of course, that only made the misunderstanding worse. The supporting character were also enjoyable. Tai, Champ, Win, and Penny all helped make the story feels more alive. Especially I especially like how close everyone was despite constantly getting involved in each other's business. Ty and Chap were also interesting because they had their own relationship issues happening in the background. Even when the main focus was on Son and June, the side characters still had enough personality to keep things entertaining. The workplace setting also worked real well because it kept everyone interacting with each other almost every day. That created a lot of funny moments, awkward situations, misunderstanding, and emotional scenes throughout the drama. So yeah, what kept me watching what wasn't just the romance, it was the tension. Because every single time Son claimed he wasn't interested in younger guys, I found myself rolling my eyes. At that point, nobody was believing him anymore. His actions said the complete opposite. He's jealous, he's possessive, he's protective, he's constantly paying attention to June, and yes, he keeps pretending none of that means anything. That's why I think Son is both one of the most frustrating and one of the most entertaining character in the entire drama. As for June, I honestly felt bad for him sometimes. Each trying to understand his own feeling while dealing with someone who keeps pulling him closer one moment and pushing him away the next. But despite all the confusion, the chemistry between them works, the tension works, and watching their relationship slowly keeps developing what makes history enjoyable. My stubborn is funny, frustrating, messy, emotionally, and entertaining. It's the kind of drama that will have you laughing 1 minute and yelling at the character the next. And honestly, that's exactly why I enjoyed it. Anyways, this is it, guys. Yeah, bye.